and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are right now in the world. Welcome to my new daily show, Steph is Life.
Bit of ages, I know, but the more you know yourself, the more you are able to stand up and fight and keep going. That's really important to set goals in your life.
And today, stop being lazy and start doing stuff. You know what I mean? How, when it comes to success mindset, we try every single day to level up our journey, okay?
Having a session with Stephanie. She is so informative, so helpful, a wealth of knowledge when it comes to tips and tricks for the industry.
So I've just had the coaching session with Stephanie, and I want to say thank you because it's really helped me a lot. Like, I feel like I've got a much clearer path now.
Okay. Little technical issue right here. So slow. Connection sometimes is just driving me crazy. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. You're welcome to my new live show. I'm Stephanie. I have the pleasure to always come up right here every day and just keep on pushing. That's it. I am promoting success mindsets. I am promoting to follow your dream and dream big, and go for it, and don't need to excuse yourself for that. So that's it. Today we're talking about the 10X Rule book by Grant Cardone. Can you see? Oh, I'm having technical. Here we go. You can see 10 grand, the 10 rule, the 10X rule, very famous book. Okay, it's not a new book, it's not coming out now. But listen, my generation, I think very few of them are aware about this book. It's actually for me. There is books like I forgot the name right now, but I will come back. There is books that are necessary in your life if you want to just grow, if you want to go after your dreams, and if you want to become the successful version of yourself. I speak up a lot about those things, because I believe that if you are not aware about those things, if you're not paying attention to what is going on in this world, and if you are not taking advices from those who already made it, what's the point? Okay, 10X rule by Grant Cardone. I am advising you to read this book. Okay, I did read this book. I'm going to be honest with you. I read this book twice, and I still using it to develop my online coachings and any trainings that I run anywhere on my platforms. So go ahead, it's available everywhere. This is not a new book, like I said. The book is from May 2011, so 11 years already, but sorry, but it does have an impact in people's life. Grant Cardone, if you don't know who is Grant Cardone, is one of the most successful men. He make this, he's a millionaire, probably billionaire, close to the billion, I guess, right now. But he make this career and success all based on giving motivational, pushing people, following their dreams. Is a pretty straightforward type of man. He speak up loud and he speak up straight, and he's gonna give you all the tools that you need to just succeed in life. You know what I mean? So Grant Cardone, one more time, if you don't know who he is, he started this career in sales. As a salesman. He's an American man, of course. I'm mentioning it because I'm a European woman, so we need to precise. For us, not everybody's American, okay? So we have to precise where people coming from. But there it is, the 10X rule book. I go ahead, buy it specifically for the young generation. This is what you and me are, and we're talking the same languages. I have selection few words from the book for giving you just an idea of what you're gonna go and found in the book. If you go and read it, the book has more or less 23 chapters. Have two main chapters that I found very useful for my purposes, okay? But there is quite a lot of everything. I'm going to mention few example. You have what is the 10x rules. Obviously, it's going to explain you what is the 10x rules, what is success, what success is your duty, and we're about to talk about this in a bit. Success is your duty. Remember this sentence. Remember it. Remember this sentence because I'm coming back in a few minutes on this. Okay. Competition is for CCs. Expand, never contract. Burn the place down. That's more or less the captors of you're gonna find successful or unsuccessful, and you got some few rules. The 10x rule, obviously, who's gonna tell you a little bit of the secret of success. This is what it is about. So now let's go. You know, let's be smart a little bit. Let's go further and just here we go. Chapter number 3. This is one of my favorite because and everything that I do in all my own interviews, if you follow my YouTube channel, in all my interviews, I always ask everybody who is or who think is actually successful because I have a very, very specific philosophy about success. I think that everybody goes after being successful, but I feel like you never know, you're never happy, you're never satisfied. So what does it really mean for you to be successful? Because once you made it, once you get to a point, to the point of what you mean, like, I want to be a millionaire, okay? Once you're millionaire, what's happening? You go into the next stage. That's it. So what is it exactly to be successful? So that's a very interesting question for me and for everybody else as well out there that I connect with. So there we go. Page 21. We have what is success based on Grant Cardone. What is success? Chapter number 3. Yeah, what is success? I'm going to tell you right here. I've selected a few sentences. You see, technology issue. Sorry. And I would like to remind you to my Instagram family because I'm live in different platforms right now. So I want to remind to my Instagram family that if you are not following me on YouTube, you won't be able to see all the pictures that are going on right now on the channel. Okay, so follow me on YouTube. This is better for the whole video experience of it. Anyway, so I was saying I've selected few sentences from the book, from Grant Cardone book, the 10x rule. And for him, success, what is success? God is telling you 3 main things to know about success. So 1 is success is important. 2 is success is your duty. And 3 is there is no shortage of success. So that's the 3 points that Grant Cardone gives you in the book in terms of what success is. But I'm not going to go through all the 3 of them, okay? I'm just going to go in what I feel like it was important for me when I read it and what is actually a highlight. You know what I mean? There is things that speak to you way faster and just touch you right away, and I feel like give you results. We all want result. That's it. Here we go. So I've selected few sentences. Here we go. Success provides confidence, security, and a sense of comfort, the ability to contribute at the greatest level, and hope and leadership for others in terms of what is possible. Without it, you, your group, company, goals and dreams, and even the entire civilization would cease to survive and thrive. To survive and thrive. and we take a moment on this one. We take a minute of silence. Words are important. Processing the words are also important. And then you put them in action. That's it. Another sentence is anyone who minimizes the importance of success to the future, to your future, okay, has given up on this and on her own chance of accomplishment and is spending this or her life trying to convince others to do the same. Once again, you process the words, and then you figure out how to implement it. Okay. Success is equally important to a person's senses of self. It promotes confidence, imagination, and a sense of security and emphasizes to significance of making a contribution. So this is a few selection from what is success based on Grant Cardone book 10x rule. Okay, available, right, is available everywhere online pretty much, but available as well obviously on Amazon. Next is success is your duty, and this is what I personally constantly say it to everybody. Stop believing that success is gonna be given to you, because it's not how it works. Success is not something is given to you. You're going after it. You created your success. You make it happen. You are your own success key. And you have to implement this in your mind from the very beginning. Starting now, if you haven't started yet. It's important, you know. I believe you have to take this in consideration. You loving yourself is not about self-centered type of person. You love yourself. You know your strengths. You know your weakness. You know where you're going. You just know what you want, and it's easier, even if the path is hard anyway. But it's gonna be easier for you to just go straight for what you want. So have a proper goal. And yes. I agree. Sorry. I agree with Grant. When he says that success is your duty and there is no negotiation on this one. So a little selections from the chapter number 4, which is success is your duty. So most people approach success in the same way that I did when I hadn't committed to it. They look at it as though it doesn't matter. They look at it as though it doesn't matter. Important. This is how people perceive success. Okay? Like it's an option, or perhaps just something that only happens to other people. Others settle for just a little success, believing if they have a little, everything will be all right. And once again, I always talk about it and I always say it. Once again, allow yourself to dream big. That's part of it. Treating success as an option, treating success as an option is one of the major reasons why people don't create it for themselves, and why most people doesn't even get close to living up to their full potential. Yes, I want to repeat that one because I feel like you don't get it. You don't get it, and you need to get it, to be honest with you. Okay. Treating success as an option is one of the major reasons why more people don't create it for themselves, and why most people don't even get close to living to their full potential. Once again, process the words. Okay? If success is an option for you, your percentage of making things happen is going low. It will be really low. There is no way that you're creating a life that you dream about. There's no way you create a life that you feel like you are meant to do by just believing that it's an option. Option won't happen. What is happening is what you created from your mind setting. And if your mind setting is not settled on making it happening, it won't happen. We got to be straightforward. We have to say the way it is, and that's it. That's how it is. People don't approach the creation of success as a must-have obligation, do or die mission. Gotta have it. Hungry dog on the back of a meat truck mentality. Very American. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know that expression because I'm not American. I don't know that expression, but I believe Americans will understand this expression. Hungry dog on the back of a meat truck mentality. Anyway, that's a really quick highlight of the 10x rule by Grant Cardone. Okay, that I really advise you, ladies and gentlemen, to really, if you haven't read it yet, go for it. And if you already read it, then you know how useful the book is, because it does really goes with the world we're living on today. And if you are a high achiever, if you're going for high stakes, you have, you need that motivation. You need that support and inspiration from people who made it already in their life or not. This is essential. Sorry. This is very essential. Anyway, 10x Rules by Grant Cardone. That's one of the books that I personally advise you to read. That's one of the books that I personally follow as well and believe truly, strongly. A mindset that it actually is proven that it works. So, coming from real experience, nothing fake. So, and by the way, Grant Cardone as well have been features in the Netflix show. If you haven't watched the show, I'm just popping up right now this in my mind, so I don't remember the name of the show, which is, I think, Millionaire. Anyway, the show is a TV reality show which actual millionaires actually start from the very beginning with nothing, only $100 in the pockets, and they have to build up again $1 million business in just 90 days, starting from nothing in a place that they know nobody, and they change their appearance to make sure that nobody recognizes them either. It's very interesting show. By the way, I'm going to watch it again, but this is Mr. Grant Cardone, is a very established in the world of success and the millionaires, and is also training and teaching a lot. So I really push you to read. He also had this wife, Elena Cardone. By the way, if Elena can hear me, I'm looking to collaborate with you. Let's be honest, okay? I'm running my own woman empowerment shows as well. So if we can collaborate, let's go. I'm up to it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching my live today. I will be back tomorrow, same time, 1:30 UK time. You know what? You are meant to be big. You can do big. You can go big. So don't be shy. Just implement, follow the process. Don't rush the process. Follow the process and go for what you want for your life. You are in charge of your life. You are in charge of your success. Thank you very much and have a good day. Music! Hey, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending depending on where you are right now in the world, welcome to my new daily show, Steph is Life.
Bit of ages, I know, but the more you know yourself, the more you are able to stand up and fight and keep going. That's really important to set goals in your life. And
Today, stop being lazy and start doing stuff. You know what I mean? How, when it comes to success mindset, we try every single day to level up our journey, okay?
Having a session with Stephanie. She is so informative, so helpful, a wealth of knowledge when it comes to tips and tricks for the industry.
So I've just had the coaching session with Stephanie, and I want to say thank you because it's really helped me a lot. Like, I feel like I've got a much clearer path now.